his career, Johnny. This par 4 18 tied for the lead in the U.S. Open. All the disappointments through the years. He's right on the cusp. Mickelson in trouble at 17. A par here might be good enough to get it done.
He's got a great chance. If he can make 4 here, I think it's better than 50-50 right now that he's going to win the Open outright.
Lady, please, ma'am. Just keep your arms still, please. Thank you.
Just a little bit of breeze, Johnny. His face here, he's got it teed up on the right-hand side, so evidently going to play a cut. Boy, that's what he did, and this one looks good.
Tell you what, Mark, if he could step up and hit that shot, knowing it doesn't fit his shot shape with a championship on the line, hats off to Monty. Waiting nervously out there for this second. Mark, what's he got?
Well, he's got 171 yards. He is on the right side of the fairway, and so is the whole location on the right side of the green. And I don't think he knows exactly how he stands right now.
He's got the perfect ball flight to knock it close to this right hole location. With the high fade, and it's a funnel down there. If he can hit a good shot, he's going to get inside 12 feet.
Well, he's been waiting down there, Johnny, but he's been waiting nearly 2 decades for a major championship. So what's another minute or two here, right?
I'm surprised he just switched clubs when you've had 10 minutes to figure it out.
Shot was that.
This one is just a little right of the flag, and short, way short.
He said, what kind of shot is that? Right when it left his club, he knew it was off. And he's buried.
I'm really surprised he switched clubs after pulling out the other one.
All right, to 18T. Jeff Ogilvy alive by virtue of his par saver at 17 at +5. 1 back.
It's a good drive. It's very narrow down there, about 24 yards wide with an angle. And he's a long hitter, and he's hit a beauty.
Who knows, Johnny? He may not need a birdie here. A par, +5, right in. It might be okay.
Right in the divot, I think. I think it went right in the divot. Pressure. Absolutely open pressure. That shot, he hadn't hit an iron like that probably in 5 years. That was just really bad.
Well, Mark, what kind of lie is this? What kind of shot is this?
Well, the lie is not good. And the other problem is there's a big nose in the front right corner of the screen, so he will be landing it on the downslope and probably trying to run it by the hole and let it come back.
All right, Monty from the rough at 18.
Juicy.
Pops it up and way long.
They might play that the way the ball will come back. Maybe. Nope, it hangs up. Just hit it in the only spots you have no chance. Huh, Mark? This one's not going in. This one might not go in for a while. Boy, this is sad.
It is difficult to watch when you think about all the close calls that Montgomery has had. I mean, Mickelson is not won this championship either and has been a runner-up 3 times, but this man, and all that's happened to him, to get this close. Mickelson was just told by the walking score, he asked, wanted to know, and was told that is to put +5, take the lead in the clubhouse.
Oh, it's sitting in the middle, or a perfect spot in the fairway, looking at a birdie, making 6. Yowzer. Break, but he can get on it. He could hit a little bit of one groove down and try to hit a little bit of a cut. Doesn't look like he's playing that shot.
And that's not much there.
Boy, that was close to being pretty darn close to the hole. If that had gone another 2 feet in the air, it would have gone down the hill right next to the flag. That was really 2 horrendous breaks in a row.
There it is out of this divot.
Let's see if he gets sand on the wrong side of the ball when he hits it. Yeah, a little bit, just enough to come up short. Just about that much.
All right, tee shot for Mickelson.
This better be a 4-wood.
Doesn't like
This
this
ball
one.
going way left, way left. Oh, what a bounce out into the rough to the right. I don't think that'll leave him much.
Off of the hospitality tent.
I'll tell you what, right now Ben Hogan is officially rolled over in his grave.
Well, Johnny, I do believe he knows what score Colin Montgomery made here at the last. The scoreboard to the left of the 17th green, the score went up there, and the fans around the 18th team started to cheer. So I think he knows 5 wins.
This man Ogilvy is at +5 with a delicate, look at the giant shoulder on that front right portion of this green.
This is absolutely a crazy shot right here, how tough this is. This is where you need a 64-degree wedge. But he could play it, he could do it. Under this pressure, it's tough. Did he hit it?
Oh, yes, he did. Give him a second chance. Boy, a tough break on the divot.
He put a lot of spin on that ball. He really grabbed the grooves.
If Ogilvy doesn't make this, it'll make it a lot easier for Mickelson, who could put it away with a bogey.
Well, he's got a hook putt. Not the most brutal putt there ever was, but under the situation, the hole probably looks like a thimble.
He'll roar down under if this falls. And it does! +5 is the lead right now. And Ogilvy owns it.
Where the gallery has walked, so the lie is clean, and he does have some kind of an opening where he'd have to play a high, big slice, but he has the lie where he could try to play it from 210 yards. So let's see what happens. I can't imagine him pitching out, Johnny. I just can't see it.
I feel like I'm watching Semi Ballesteros.
Got a big dog, let's do it.
Just joined us, Sapar wins the U.S. Open for Phil Mickelson, 7 o'clock here Eastern Time. Wingfoot Golf Club, 5th U.S. Open being staged here. Jeff Ogilvy of Australia has just posted +5 in the clubhouse. The leader there, but Mickelson's 4 could win it here. Tough spot. 210.
Oh no, it's caught an elm tree solid. And I believe it's gone backwards. And he still has got to be in a very bad situation, blocked out from the green.
The shock on his face right now. He knows he's hit a horrendous shot. Just look at this sullen look right there. It's like ashen look. Like he aged 5 years on that shot.
Monty let it slip away earlier. Mickelson,
Hey
he's on the
guys, about
cusp
10
of it.
yards back so I can see the pin, please. That whole group behind the tree. Behind the tree. Get behind the tree.
Does he have a shot, Roger?
Well, Johnny, he's trying to see the flag. For him to play on that line, he would have to keep the ball unbelievably low. I don't know how the shot could work out. But it may be all he has. I don't think he can play over the trees from here and get a shot at the green.
Is the lie just clean as a whistle, or is it sitting down? Is it good?
It's sitting down just a shade.
That last shot, did he hit that fat? It sounded like it was heavy.
It might have been. He certainly didn't get the altitude on it I thought he would.
I think he was trying to lift it. When you do that, your belly pops out and you hit it heavy.
Traveled about
It is down
25 yards is all it did after hitting the tree.
65 front. Okay. You thinking this or 9 on edge? Thinking this or 9? Well, that makes it 73 over the false front. So I'm definitely not thinking 9 at all. Okay.
So where's he going to hit this, Roger? Right over
all
everything?
of that.
He's going to try to hoist it up across these trees in front of him. He's going to have to get it up quickly.
Well, he's taking a chance to lose that open out right here if he doesn't pull us off. Doesn't make it through the trees. You know, he's going to lose the open.
Remember, a bogey gets him in the playoff.
He could play for the playoff, you know. You don't have to go for the gusto here.
This the third.
Slide it forward.
Get up!
He's hit it very high, but way left. He's going to try to get it up and in from, well, it's got the front left
it's a
bunker.
fried egg in there. It is just implanted in that bunker, and Ogilvy has been watching all of it.
This is a nightmare right here. Absolutely, you couldn't have worse decisions than he's had, I think, on this hole. I don't care who you are. I know you all love Phil, but come on. You just got to make par on this hole. You could hit a 2-iron, 3-iron off the tee, another long iron onto the green, 2-putt. Man, he got a couple bad breaks on the lies, didn't he? Roger, can you hear me?
Yes, Johnny, I can hear you.
Is there a chance on this shot?
Well, if it were anybody other than Phil, I'd say no.
I mean, is it going to run right off the green, or can he?
It has a very real possibility of doing that if he gets it to the green. It's pretty good.
It's going to take a hole out from the rough to force a playoff. A costly 3-putt a couple of years ago at Shinnecock. 99 was the last time he played, and the only time he played in the final group on a U.S. Open Sunday before today. And it looked like this championship was going to be his finally. He was going to continue on this march of sorts to either the Mickelson Slam or the Grand Slam, but this is one shot left to see if we're going to continue that ride.
You got to be a little bit in shock, Roger.
Well, I would certainly think he has to be, Johnny. You know, I just don't know sometimes when I watch Phil play. I mean, it's always rambling, always gambling. And, you know, sometimes making bogey's good. You just got to take your medicine.
Well, it's a good time to pull on that wing foot magic that Norman had, that Jones had on this 72nd hole.
Yeah, feel the thrill. See if he can knock it in.
And Jeff Ogilvy survives Wingfoot and wins the United States Open. When everybody came crashing down around him.